Okay, welcome everyone. Thanks for taking the time to be here before our special day. Well, are you guys excited? You're excited?
Yes,
Very
very
Is
excited.
everyone else excited? We're a little bit to go. Everyone's excited back there. That's very good. So, for this particular wedding, for Jack and Dulce, congratulations again. You guys are going to be seated for the whole ceremony. So you're actually going to be seated up the front here, and our family and friends are just going to be out there. So Jack, I'll get you to come and sit up here. So this is where you're going to be started, and Dulce, I'll get you to sit just over there as well. So this is where you guys are going to be for the whole ceremony. Okay. Then I'm going to start by just letting everyone know to put their mobile phones to silent. They can take photos, as many as they can, because you don't have a professional photographer, which is fine, so you get some great shots from your family and friends, which is great. Then the processional music will come on. Paul and Amanda, that's when you guys, so the processional music, I'll just say to people to turn their mobile phones to silent, and then we'll start the processional music. So once this processional music is playing, you guys are just going to walk forward, and you're going to greet Dulce. That's it. And you're going to greet Jack. And then you're just going to stand just off to the side there. That's beautiful. Thank you. And that's where you'll sort of be positioned for the whole ceremony. All right. So if you can do that, that would be great. Then I'm just going to do a welcome for everybody. A few words of comfort with regards to marriage. Tell a bit about your story that you met here at the beautiful Happy Days Retirement Village as well, and that you're declaring that you're being married. But in amongst that, I'm going to ask who is actually giving you guys away. Traditionally, it's a mum or a dad that's giving you away, but you guys have decided to give yourselves away. So I'm just going to say, do each of you give yourselves away here today in marriage? And your response is, I will. Okay. So if you could talk up nice and loud, the microphone will pick you up so that everybody can hear in the audience. Okay, then we're going to get Jeffrey up. Jeffrey's going to come and do a reading. So Jeffrey, if you want to come up here, so I'll get you to come to the microphone. What I'm going to do is just step aside. You're going to jump into the microphone space there, and then I'm going to get you to read 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Okay, so just from there.
Love is patient, love is kind. It is not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud.
Perfect. And then you'll go and take your seats and knock my microphone over. That's okay. Thanks, Jeffrey. So that's why we have a rehearsal, so we can get these things right. So that's great. So I might step out a little bit further so you can get out pretty easily. But thanks, Jeffrey, for doing that. Then we're going to come to the legal component of our ceremony here for tomorrow afternoon. Now it's very important when I go through my little bit, I'm going to talk about the fact that I am authorised by law to be able to marry you too. So saying that word for word, and then I'm going to do the asking. So I'll say, Jack, will you take Dulce to be your wife this day, to love and respect them as a person, understand their needs, ensuring their happiness, and actively grow with them throughout the changes of your years together? And your response is, I will. And Dulce, I will say the same thing. Dulce, so don't say Jack's bit. Dulce, I will say the same words, and your response will be, I will. Okay, then we'll get into the legal vows. Now it's important that you say these word for word, because these are the legal bits of marriage. This is what it means that you're going to be married in the end. If I repeat the sentence, I'll say it sentence by sentence so that you're able to repeat it, that you're able to follow me in doing it. But if I repeat a sentence, it just means that I've heard you get one of the words wrong, in which we need to get everything right. So if you hear me repeat a sentence, just repeat it after me, word for word. Okay, beautiful. We're not doing any personal vows, which is great. You've said as much as you like to say to each other, which is fantastic. And then I'm going to invite Jack's other son, Peter, is going to come forward and present the rings to us. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Peter. And I'll talk about the fact that the wedding band signifies the unending unity of marriage, and it has no break. And so then I'll get Jack to take the ring and place it on Dulce's left hand, and and get you to repeat some words to say that you're giving the ring as a sign of the marriage and you promise to love and care always. Okay, and then Dulce, I'll get you to do the same. Take Jack's left hand and also place the ring and say those words as well. Okay, beautiful. Then I'm going to pronounce you as husband and wife and ask you to seal it with a kiss. Not now, not too many smoochy at this point. And then we get into the legal documents, signing of the documents. I'm just going to let everyone know to take a few moments whilst they sit, and then Paul and Amanda, you're going to come in at that point. So we've got 2 official certificates of marriage, a signature from each of you on both, and then we've got the one that the couple will get to keep, which is a Form 15. That's the one you can frame and put in your house somewhere as well. So everybody will do 3 signatures, okay? So I'll guide you through exactly where you're signing at that point. If you can sign, that would be fantastic. And then you guys just take a little step backwards so that everybody can get out there. Then I'll just invite the guests to join us for afternoon tea in the dining hall, or the dining room set up next door. It's a beautiful occasion, and the fact that they might like to greet you on the way back down the aisle when you do so, and congratulate them. Okay, so then I'll just say it's been a pleasure getting to know you, and ask the congregation to please stand if they're able to. I'll get you guys at that point, when I ask the friends and family to stand, I'm going to get you guys to come around the front here. So Jack, if you want to pop or shuffle your way right around the side here. Yeah, Dulce, I'll get you on the left and Jack on the right, so we don't have to do too much shuffling around. Paul and Amanda, you get ready to bring them through. Okay, so at that point, I'll say, if you're able to, please stand and welcome Mr. and Mrs. Merchant down the aisle, ready to commence their lives together. So would you like to do it that way, or would you like me to get you to come around the front here, and then I can say, it's been a pleasure to get to know you, and then ask everyone to stand at that point. Perhaps that would be better to do it that way. So I'll get you to come around the front here after I invite people to the dining area. I'll get you to stand, come around the front, and I'll say, it's been a pleasure to get to know you. And then I'll say, if you're able to, please stand as you welcome Mr. and Mrs. Merchant as they walk down the aisle together, ready to commence the rest of their lives together. And then off you go. Beautiful. Lovely. Well done, everyone. Is everyone comfortable with that? Perfect.